Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Andy. I'm going to show you how to make a private Final Fantasy XI server. People have been asking me. I want to say Happy New Year's. I hope you had a nice New Year's Eve and New Year's. I went to Osaka. I had a blast. I had those videos on here as well. Okay, so let's take a look here. We're going to start. Show you how to install this here. So first, get right into it. The tutorial starts here. First, let's download these here. Very important. Download, and you're going to install them. Here it says you don't install, but you can. It's okay. We have MySQL 5.6. Mine is 6.3. It's pretty outdated, so you want to go here. When you click their link, it may not go, but you want to click install here. You download. And first and foremost, I want to give credit to this company or this group of members here, the team, because they made this possible for us to play Final Fantasy and on our own. After that, you want to download Visual Studio 2015. It's pretty simple. Just go here. You want to make sure you download this one here. Very important. This is the Visual Studio community, and it's free, fully featured, and so on. Very important. If you download the other ones, you will have issues later because it will run out. Here, Git for Windows, Tortoise Git, download, install. Very important. And while we're reading on, I'm going to go ahead and get that started right now. So this is a folder I created, ABC. Very simple. Tortoise Git. It says Git clone. That's very important. And then next, I'm going to go down. I'll come back to that later. Copy this. Everything's from scratch. I'm not going to pause the video. You're going to have to wait for all the downloading and everything, unfortunately. But let's continue. Tortoise Git, paste here, and OK. So this doesn't work here. That's a pretty funny turtle there. Anyways, after that, let's go back up. And typical installation with these here. So we finish here. Don't forget, and this here, Visual C++, all these runtime files. Make sure these are updated. Here, if you have Windows 7, they should already come with it. Just double check and make sure that you have these updated, whatever. And go down typical installation, updated version. Please follow these here. Very simple. Again, I'm going to go quick as possible. Download the source code. That's what we're doing right here. Very simple, right? Go down, and we're going to change the name later. I'll explain why. This is pretty simple as well. What you're going to do is you're going to open Notepad. You're going to copy and paste everything from start to finish and save it as this here, dsp.bat, and this should save right in this folder here. Let's go here. It's not up yet, but I'll show you an example of my other file, on my other folder. It's going to go right in. So here it says dsp, and your dsp. So that's why we're going to change the name later. Mine is dsp. When it downloads, it's going to show it as Darkstar. We're going to change that, right? DSP, MySQL folder, and that's going to go here. See, mine is already done. Right here. That's it. Very simple. After that, we're going to go down. Using Navcat. Navcat, we're going to start a new connection. This is very important. I'm not going to do it here because I screwed up when I was trying to find out how to get all this running again, because it's been a while. I kind of screwed up my characters. I had to redo them all over again. Had a lot of characters on there. Okay, so basically going to open Navcat. Here it says click new connection. Going to click new connection here, MySQL, and here you're going to make the connection name. Sorry, I'm going to close this here. Make the connection name Darkstar. Exact. Don't have it all capitals, lowercase. It should be exactly how it is here. Localhost. Let me just go back here really quick. Again, connection name, localhost is already set for you, 3306, root name. And this, you have to remember this password. It's really important. Very, very important. Just to give an example here, let's do this. We're going to do root. Oh, shit. It may not work for me because I already have another connection, but I'm just going to give you the example here, how this works. Already exists, different connection name. No, we're going to keep it like that. What can I do? Let's do Darkstar. Let me try this here. This works. Darkstar 1. As you can see, it's going to connect. Okay, access denied because of the... Okay. Let's do this. Let's go to... It's still installing here, so we're on time. MySQL right here, open here. I set this up a really long time ago, so I'm going to open a new connection, see if that works. My computer may lag. I have all these applications open, so as time goes on, it will probably lag. Okay, it's all complete. That's it. So it's just finishing up here, and once it's done, it's going to pop up in blue here. Oh, still going there. Okay, so we're going to do something else. Checking out files. Okay, I see. Okay, there we go. MySQL. I'm going to open up here. So it's already set here, but I'm going to try to open a new connection here. Let's see. I forgot to use this application. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. So let's see, root username, password stored in Vault. It's okay. The same thing we're doing in MySQL. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this out. I'm just going to give you. Sorry, we don't really need that. So it's almost, that's the now it's finished. It's in blue there. Okay, so let's do this really quick. Docstar1. Let's do this. Open connection. We're going to go start the password error. It's going to, yeah, it's going to connect. So let's do this really quick. Let's do delete connection. Let's try that once more. Because if I do a new one, it's just going to screw up my other thing there. So I'm going to do this. Open the connection, MySQL. Again, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it out anyway. Password. It should connect. Okay, so now it works. So it's just a password issue. Because again, when you first set up MySQL, as you can see, remember that password is really important. You have to do everything all over again. It's a house. So here, you're going to go down. So look over here. It's just everything saved here. Go down, Darkstar, and blah, blah, blah. And what you're going to do, I'm not going to name it the same because I had issues before. So what I'm going to do is create a new, so here it says right click on Darkstar. You're going to create new database. You're going to name it DSP. We'll name it DSP database 1. Default characters, so don't change anything. Okay. Double click this one. Oh shit, that's my original one. Sorry, not that one. You're gonna go here. So as you can see, there's nothing in there. No tables or nothing. So what you're gonna do now, this is the kind of the thing that takes a lot of time. What you're gonna do is you're gonna, I found a shortcut. This works best. Okay, see, not this folder. We're going back to our original, where all the files were downloaded to. So it's here, here, SQL. What you're gonna do, this again, this is time consuming. Start from here. Let's do this. I don't think you can do 2 at one time. Let's just try to do a couple at once. Drag it over. Okay, so that's done. Yeah, I think you can't do more than one. Yeah, you have to do one at a time. That's going to take a lot of time. As you can see, there are a lot of files here, but what we'll do is do it very quickly. Oops. Don't worry about that. What I'll do is I'll just copy them over. That'll be. So yeah, see, as you can see, it's going to be really time consuming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this here. Save some time. I just can copy from here. Alright, let's see. All these here, let's drag them over to that new database there. Do you say database or database? People hear both sometimes, but let's go down. It won't let me copy. So, but just you can see what I did, and that's going to definitely help you. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So, once you finish that, what you're going to do next is you're going to scroll down and skip all that stuff. Building the server, this is really important. So you're going to open here. You're going to open your very top here. Let's see, Blend for Visual Studio 2015. Open this here, and it's going to take some time. I apologize, but it's going to work. Trust me. And if you see some errors here, you don't have to worry. While that's doing that, I'm going to just go ahead and try to move this over here. And okay, it's opening right there. Let's take a look here. But as you can see, once you finish, it should look like this. Everything's going to be in there. Okay, that's done. What we're going to do next, we're going to go to File. New project. Okay, it's not responding. It's taking forever here. Sorry. Sorry, not new project. I'm going to open. Okay, so my computer's super laggy. I apologize. Okay, we're going to go. Okay, first. Okay, here we go right here. Gonna go here. Project solution. And once this loads, I apologize. My computer's very slow right now. Let's go to C. Where's my C drive? I should have restarted my computer first. This is going extremely slow. I apologize. Okay. You're gonna go to your folder, Dark Star. Then next you're gonna go to Windows 32 or Win32, and you're gonna click this one here. If you have any issues, do not worry, because what may happen if you haven't updated this, it's going to prompt you to update. You must update. You won't be able to build it without it. Okay, so load this stuff for us, and then it's working. Okay, so all this stuff is loading up, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go to, let's see here, project, build solution. So as you can see, it's going to work for us. And then while that's doing that, you can go ahead and go to your folder. Go ahead and go here. And what you're going to do next is go to your Dark Star. And we're going to change the file name while it's building. So what we're going to do next is just go to the configuration. And we're going to change. This is why I said it's really important to remember your password. If not, you're going to have big issues. You're going to redo everything over again with MySQL installation. So what you're going to do is you're going to open. And then you're going to scroll down right here where it shows your root. If your password is root, that's fine, but you're going to change to the password, the same password you use when you set up MySQL. So my password is like that. I'm going to save it. There's going to be an exclamation point here, but don't worry, there's no problem. So next you're going to go here. Same thing. Go down. Okay, that's next, and then after that, you're gonna close that one, and you're gonna go here, and basically these three files, the files here, once you log into the actual game, the actual map itself, like all the maps and stuff, and this is like the server search. Like when you're in game, you're able to find things at the auction house. This is kind of the auction house, like what do you call it? Bot. What do you call it? So that runs the auction house for us. I haven't made mine public yet. Like people can't just log into my server because I haven't made it public. I'm still testing out certain things, but it will be up soon. And I have to make that tutorial as well. Right now, just get your server up and running, learn some of the commands, and you will be on your way. Because actually, surprisingly, people played this game. People still love it. People who played it when they were, when it first came out, never had time to actually finish the game. It's a good opportunity to go back to it. Let's save. Okay, once they say once you see, yeah, that's the exclamation points here. And after that, we're still waiting for this to build. That's finished. Anything else we can do beforehand? While that's working, I'll show you this here. This is very important too, so I can find it here without screwing up. So you can go here, globals, and settings. Very important file here. This is extremely important file. I like this file. I'm joking. Well, actually I do, because This is where you set everything. So basically, just start from the very top here while this is still working. You can actually just do it in process here. So you want to enable these to 1. Level cap, initial level cap 50. You need to do the mat fight and whatever to raise that cap. Max level 75. You can change to 99 if you want. This is kind of a setting. I wouldn't change this yet. Please wait for this, because if you do something wrong, it will cause the game to crash. You're like, what the hell is going on? So keep these here. I'll show you mine later. Compare them. Go down more here. You can see the everything's self-explanatory. Everything is a description here for everything. Dynamics timer. There's a timer here, and AF quest level. The minimum. Sorry, the very first one's 40, 50, 50. You can change that to 0 if you like. AF fame. You can change, you know, all the fame you need to actually initiate these quests. Turn them all to 0 if you like. Yeah, everything is here. Everything is self-explanatory. That's pretty much it. Change some things there. And if you want to download the actual Final Fantasy game, I'm going to have a tutorial on that next. Right now, I just want to show you how to get the game installed. This is the most important thing here. It takes a long time, I know. But this is a really fucking big game. All your zones are here. All your zone files. All those zones you can go into. Weapon skills. Pretty crazy, right? All the files are here. See? As you can see, it's building right now. Oh, actually, it was 1, 2. Yeah, 1 is still building, so the other one's not finished yet. So you have 1, 2, and you have to do the other one pop up soon. Okay. Is there anything else I can show you while it's still loading? Yeah, all your SQL files, don't mess with these. These will be here if you have any issues. For example, let's say you screw something up, you're playing around with it. What you can do, open navcat, go here, connect to Darkstar. I'll give this is the example one here anyway. I can show you this one. Okay, not this one. That's mine. This is the secondary one here. So if you ever have any issues, let's say for example you're messing around with this, you delete it, like, oh shit, I fucked it up. You just go back into your original folder, your SQL folder, and you just drag it over. Same process you did in the beginning. And that's it. Refresh, and you are set. Something else I forgot to mention, maybe I mentioned earlier, I forgot, but one thing that's really important, if you, it talks about it here, if you have any issues with the file, there's one file, I'm going to look for it, I'm sorry, it's taking me some time here. Trigger, accounts table, abilities, so you're going to do that there. On trigger, the account. Okay, so if you have any issue, I've never had any issues. I've tested it many times. If you have any issue with the file trigger, let's go back to the file here. And let's click T. Let's type T. Click here, and let's go to navigate. Again, I didn't have any issues with this, but apparently some people have had issues, but I never had it because it's a pretty big file, as you can see. Yeah, so I'm having an issue right now, but you shouldn't have any issues. I never had any issues with this. Perhaps it's because it's on a different database. Okay, so that one's successful. Okay, so here it says if you have any issues, let's go up here while that's still. So if you have any issues, just click here. If you have any problems, let's see here. You shouldn't. But if you do, just follow these steps here. If you have any problems, please reach out to me to tell you how to fix it here. And build a server. We did that right here. Successful, no problems. You go back, and you should see the files here. 1, 2, and 3. Finished. We've already finished this here as well. We changed the IP in those 3 files. That's done. Starting the servers, you're going to open. If you want to other people to join your server. Again, I haven't done this yet, so I'll do that later. A tutorial. I'll make a tutorial on how to do that. After that, you are pretty much set. There is another tutorial there's actually a part 1 this video I'm going to make, because you actually want to update the game first, and you want to download the game as well. So let's open this up here. We shouldn't have any problems. But this is connected to some of my, yes, it's already loaded, and the game server is going to load up. But there's going to be an issue here because, let's see here. There's definitely going to be an issue. Oh, okay, it's loading. There's definitely going to be an issue because it's using, this is all pretty much new, and it's loading stuff from my database that has all my files and stuff. So that should not happen to you. You're going to see it here soon. It's going to be all red. And let's see, number 3 is the auction house emulator. It's going to do some crazy shit, but don't worry about that. It's normal. Every once in a while, you may want to clear that folder. Yeah, this one doesn't do it, but I'll show you my other one. Like once you have all the, okay, there it is. There, it does do it here. So that's gonna freaking create some huge file. I believe it's in one of these files here. It's gonna create some huge, like 30-40 gigabytes after months. So you may want to delete that every once in a while. It's not gonna delete the auction house information. It's just, yeah. So as you can see, it's loading everything from SQL. That's why SQL is really important, not to tamper with any files unless you know what you're doing. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna make another video once it's finished, because it's gonna take a while to load. And once this is finished, I will show you how to download the game. And there's something you have to do. That's why this is kind of a part 2. The part 1 is gonna come after this video, if that makes any sense. Thank you for tuning in. If this video is any help for you, if you enjoyed this video, enjoy the New Year's shout out or whatever, please comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, especially if your friends were into Final Fantasy. Again, I will make more videos on like GM commands and shit like that. Please look out for those videos. They're coming soon. And yeah, just enjoy your New Year's. Have a great day.